What is an assistantship? How will it help me fund my study abroad plans? And how can I get one? If these are the questions you have got running through your mind, then stay tuned to know everything you want to know about assistantships when studying abroad. Starting in 3, 2, 1, blast off. Assistantships are academic positions where students are paid to work for members, departments, and colleges and are rewarded in form of tuition or stipend, like paid internships. They are also a fantastic way to add professional experience to your resume while also providing a steady source of money. Assistantships are a great way of networking, and the references from these experts can come in handy when you are applying for jobs. Depending on the type of assistantship, your remuneration and responsibilities may vary. Assistantships are broadly divided into 3 types. We'll start with a teaching assistantship, which requires you to work as a professor's assistant. Most professors have other responsibilities apart from teaching in universities. When they are not there, the majority of them appoint an assistant to teach the classes. Most professors seek a dedicated and enthusiastic student who is willing to work for long hours and provide the professor with the willing outcomes. We suggest you to be on your best behavior while discussing assistantships with your professor. You can check some of the duties of a teaching assistant here. The second type of assistantship is a research assistantship, in which a student is assigned to the professor's lab or office to assist them with their research. The research assistant obtains practical experience, while the academics benefit from having less work to perform. But you might think that the work of a research assistant and a teaching assistant looks similar. The main difference between the two is that while TAs are mainly concerned with helping the professor with teaching, RA has a much broader role in research projects. The third type of assistantships is a graduate assistantship, in which students assess the professor or a faculty member in a variety of ways, such as teaching, class preparation, research, and so on. GA requires 15 to 20 hours per week for the university's base stipend. The roles and responsibility of a graduate assistant may differ depending on the department or the faculty. Now the larger question here is, how can I apply for assistantships? The process of obtaining an assistantship may vary between department and universities. The process may include an application, face-to-face interview, or submitting an essay. So the steps to be followed can be: contact the department to inquire about any present or future assistantship openings. Shortlist and study the professor's profile who are currently working in your department. Study about the professor and the research area that they are currently working on in detail. Prepare an assistantship cover letter and try to schedule an appointment with the professor to discuss possible opportunities to work as a teaching or research assistant. Explain in detail your research experience and all relevant work you have performed. Finally, pray that the professor will employ you. Now that you have decided to apply, here are some pointers that will help you stand out from the crowd. We have divided the pointers for you to plan before your admissions and after you get one. Here are some tips to keep in mind before going to your university. Professors frequently prefer better speaking scores on an English proficiency test for students who are not native English speakers. This guarantees them that the student has excellent communication and can effectively teach or assist students. So try to get an overall good score in your English proficiency test. Try to get recommendations from people whom you have already worked with, so you can share them with your professors to give you an extra edge. Here are some tips to follow when you are admitted to the university. Keep networking. Stay on top as to what's going on. Step out of your comfort zone and get your name out there. Sometimes it might happen that your department might not have any active vacancies or positions. In that scenario, you can always apply as a GA in a different department with an emphasis on administrative duties. Talk to other graduates and assistants and find out what insights they can provide. Include them in your professional network, and you never know, they might be able to refer you to a department that you might be looking for. Prepare yourself for the interview and make sure to inquire about your expectations from the role and the working hours. And be sure you can meet those working hours and expectations. So that's it, people. Go out there and make the best out of your study abroad education with a great assistantship. And if you like this video, do not forget to smash the like button, share, subscribe and comment on what you think about our video. Till then, stay tuned and stay safe.